early morning here in Kedington. Today my route takes me through a succession of quaint English villages that all relied on the river at some point, but also the railway that we'll see traces of. And my final destination today is Long Melford. It's about 15 miles. The path heads south out of the village and runs parallel to the river. The river is starting to become more mature as it turns east near Wicksow. A footbridge takes me over the river and the path gently ascends to Boyton End before following the road to Baythorn Bridge, where I will rejoin the riverbank just past Baythorn Mill. The mill was built in the 18th century and is now a private dwelling. The route passes through Baythorn Park Estate, with Baythorn Hall standing proud on the hilltop. The estate recently went up for sale for a staggering £11 million back in 2017. Stoke by Clare is the first of several villages I'll be visiting today, and just across the river over there is Stoke College, a school which can trace its history back as far as 1415, when the College for Priests was founded on the site. Prior to that, evidence suggests that there was an Augustinian priory here from the 11th or 12th century. Just ahead is the medieval market town of Clare, and by far the most substantial settlement since Newmarket. There are shops, pubs, a ruined priory, and even has its own castle. Not bad for a town that boasts only 2,000 residents. Just to the south, on the other side of the Stour, are the enigmatic remains of Clare Priory, an Augustinian church founded in 1249. The castle dates from the Norman period and overlooks the entire town from its impressive 100-foot-high motte. Another historical treat are the Clare Camp earthworks on the west side of town. The Stour Valley Path doesn't actually pass through the earthworks, but if time allows, a short visit is worth it for the aspiring archaeologist. With numerous surveys being completed and published over the years, we are still no closer to understanding the origins of the mysterious fortification. Its atypical location implies it's not Iron Age, but it's likely that we'll never know its true origin. Leaving Clare, the walk takes me across vast open fields on the north side of the Stour, with gentle hills gradually leading me down into the village of Cavendish. Having visited here many times in the past, it is one of my favourite villages, set out around a picturesque green. Many of the houses around the village date from the 16th and 17th centuries and are overflowing with character. It's only a mile or so to the next village, but unlike Clare and Cavendish, Glemsford is largely bypassed in favour of open countryside, which leads me down to cross the River Glem, one of the many tributaries of the River Stour. There are a couple of shops and pubs in the village, but a short detour is needed if you want to visit any of them. A gentle ascent leads me across Kentwell Downs to the spectacular 16th century Kentwell Hall with its beautiful ornate moated gardens. The hall is open to the public throughout the year and plays host to the annual Scaresville Halloween event, attracting thousands of visitors. On the south side of Kentwell Park is the magnificent Holy Trinity Church, a Grade 1 listed building dating to the late 15th century. With its cathedral-like structure and stonework, the church is sure to impress all those who come to visit. As I descend down into the village of Long Melford, I'm approaching the end of my second day along the Stour Valley Path. And what an enjoyable day it has been.